But I'm going to get out of the way because we have a special treat for you. And this is a performer, a friend, and an artist that I love dearly, and someone I was super excited to have an opportunity to spotlight on this stage, because I think that he's one of my favorite spoken word artists in the entire country, and very versatile. Works in a lot of different mediums in a lot of different ways. Self-produces to a degree that I find mind-boggling when I look at the things. He's like, oh, just put together beats in an album, and then I did this, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I have a hard enough time putting together a shitty stapled-together chapbook, so that's amazing. So I'm sure you're going to love him. I'm going to love it, I know for sure. And I want you to welcome to the stage right now our featured performer for this part of the event, Dana I.D. Matthews.
I don't need this other mic upstage in me, you know? Okay, so like most poets, I'm, nervous until I do my first poem, so I'm just gonna get that out of the way. Oh. I wanted to look like I did in the poster, so. In response to Dante the poet, adoption, the most beautiful erasure, the most successful punchline. When I think back, all they wanted from me was a successful assimilation into a supremacist society. Systemic oppression reflecting my inner dialogue, so now I have a side of me that feels like I owe them one. A lifetime of guilt disguised as gratitude, my perception is whitewashed. It took me a while to write this. I remember the white kids, I wanted what they had. They would say I wasn't like the others. I remember that would make me happy. I was token-hearted, disregarding the part of me telling me to get out. Living through these fair skins, do not touch my hair, please. I was jealous of my siblings. Every family pic we took, couldn't frame it any different, looking like imposter syndrome. Felt my home was just a joke that everyone was in on. I remember they would laugh at me. Always pick me last until they learned that I was fast. Oh, now you want me on the team. As long as we were undefeated, no one said a thing. Scored another goal, showed them what I'm made of. Now that I'm in their good graces, I am stuck with ultimatums. Be the star. Be the black kid that everybody wants, like run, nigga, run. Run for everything you got. I felt indebted to perform well. Performing to feel normal. Turns out normal don't exist, and I was just a liar. Struggling with the settler in me. Plus, my adopted Korean brothers seemed to fit in better than me. They said that we had sticky fingers. So I aimed to be a master thief. Said that we could sing and dance. I guess I'll write a masterpiece. Said all we do is kill each other. I thought that they were after me. They said that we could ball. I had dreams of being Jordan. But I never had that growth spurt. My lack of black was showing, or at least that's what I told myself. See, we're not brothers. We're just competition. See, I need to be the blackest here because color is in now. I just want to be part of the in crowd. I mean, I should have been proud. I was embarrassed. Never did feel I was black enough. I just wanted to be culture, cool, acting tough. I knew that it'd catch up to me. Found my way into a cage. Fancied myself a bird. I took to religion after jail. Turns out the Holy Ghost was just a white man who loves war like fight fans. I remember when Mom said that she'd send me back to Haiti. Like I was a product that failed to meet expectations. Take him back, take it back. Time is money, as if love was unconditional, as if there's still one condition, though they say that family is complicated. Well, mine was confiscated history. The mystery is finding who I really was. To them, I'm just a former slave, forming ways to escape this bondage. Paying homage to this melanin, yet again I serve as a reminder of the dead, representing light, the life of darker skin. I might be dark as sin because they say black is evil. And then there's you, trying to convince me they're not saying we're not people. Lord of the Rings was cool, but only the orcs had dreadlocks. Oh, you didn't notice? Is it you don't kiss and tell, just a penny for your thoughts, but 1,000 down my wishing well? Sometimes I feel like I'm in a drunken state. They call it a sunken place, where I don't know my function and my skin feels less than something great. Sometimes I feel like I'm the butt end of the greatest joke ever. A tragedy gone wrong in all the right places. Dante the poet said, adoption, the most beautiful erasure, the most successful punchline. Story of my life. Okay, feel a little better. How's everybody doing tonight? Good, good, okay. All right. So, I think we're gonna go, we did a little heavy. I think we're gonna stay there for just a little bit longer, but I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna switch it up just a little bit, okay? Then we'll go soft, and then we'll go like heavy soft. Is that cool? Okay, okay. So Johnny mentioned that, I make music. So I rap. I'm on SoundCloud. Check me out. So this poem right here is actually a song on SoundCloud as well. And I'm gonna spit it for y'all. Is that cool? Right. Everybody's dumb. Everyone is ugly. Everybody says they know what love is till they don't, but everyone is smart. And everyone is beautiful, that's even when they're not. And that shit gets confusing when you're just another human. But I learned to love the bruises, so I touch them when they're raw. Just testing if I'm strong and self-accepting. Never less than second guessing why I am alive at all. Like sometimes I wonder why at all you're either trying to exist or exit. Someone told me heaven had a guest list. Well, then I guess the people there are snobs keeping it exclusive. Well, then they're stupid and they're wrong, and that could be disputed. So I'm new to this, so what's God then? What's up, man? What's happening? Life ain't supposed to be fair. Got these emotional bags, still packing like I'm hoping to stay. Like, that's the shit that I was hoping you'd say, but no one sounds convincing. I try not to go on instinct, but these gut feelings suck like a cut bleeding upwards. You can call it suicide. I just call it us first. Like, what's worse, death? Or life's worse, you say, but life's worth it because everything has got a price. So it's that, or I'm worthless, black, or vice versa. My sins make shadows skin like night surplus, but you're afraid of the dark. And you won't tell me you're racist. You just pretend to see no color. A frenemy's own brother, so when I get complacent, all you do is want to talk. Avoiding conversation, but history's a rainbow. 50 shades of hate crimes, you know how the saying goes, trying to see the big picture. I sure hope that the frame holds, because privilege is poker-faced. And all I got is race cards. And you just call them jokers, don't even bother to bluff. Like deep pockets, keep options at rest. Like peace offerings offered in jest. Like, please officer, stop it, I'm not resisting arrest. And I would say that it takes some getting used to. But this is what I'm used to, so forgive me if my distance is unusual. Sometimes I just get pissed we're still not equal. I'm a pigment of your imagination. Testing your humanity or vanity's inflation, whether you're a man or effeminate in nature, or whether you imagine taking enough up in a spaceship or maybe in a TARDIS trying to solve all of the matrix. Nothing ever changes unless you decide to say shit, so this is verbal diarrhea. Or just another race poem's onomatopoeia, but whatever, go ahead and discredit anything I say that's relevant. All I see is color. Room full of pink elephants. Thank you. All right, so what kind of poet would I be if I couldn't write a good love poem? Right? What kind of poet would I be? I'd be a really, really really not too bad one, I know I'd probably be pretty good still. All right. Yeah, it's there. Yeah, just, you know. Got it. All right, respects everybody. Here we go. You are fucked up beautiful. To me, you're an artist, drawing a fine line between heaven sent and hell bound, as if you were down to earth, bound to unbound ways, honest to the point of promises of days where you won't be how you usually are. I forgive you already. I told you. Drunk and high, I have trouble smiling, but with you, I can see my weed-stained teeth grinning like the Grinch planning a nightmare before Christmas. So when I say I got your back, I mean the side of you people don't see. Or won't see because they're blind to your dark light like your nightmares. You curse like a sailor in slurs of words that mean everything to me. So if the heart's a muscle, then you are my workout plan. You are my best kept, unkept secret, and it's funny. Because I can get optimistically pessimistic, and every asset I have is underlined with memories explained in the past tense, just so you know. But you say I make your life an ecstatic, spasmodic text, so if I shaped your being through manipulation to cater to mine so I could better cater to you because I know myself that well, would you be mad at me? Or would you see yourself in me like a non-reflective mirror and wonder if you're the gasoline or the fire to my thoughts? You shouldn't think that hard. Feel it out. Like a virgin's first sexual escapade, emotions escalate in your presence. I hope you know that, but you know that, I know that you know that. So when you tell me I'm your favorite, I believe you. So I'll never be too cool or manly to let people know I need you in public. Sometimes I wonder if I was more fucked up than you first expected, would you forgive me? And give me everything I asked for, like a backdoor escape ladder for times I'm too tired to help anybody but myself, but you see me. As a multifaceted man with a dark past, light present, and gray future, who loves twisted movies and soft kittens, apparently. 20/20 vision, but still blind. I see you clearer than the moonlight sees sin. Like blood sees kin, you trust me. Like lust, trust one more drink. Sometimes I think that you're thinking about what I'm thinking about at the moments that I'm thinking about them. So if you cried, I'd never find it weird. I'd let my shoulder skin soak up your tears and I'd hear everything you said. This is called body language. Because we're all mixed emotion, with tricks up our sleeves, trying to grieve for anything that we deem worthy, or maybe that's just us. Yeah, that's just us. And in this infinite equation called life, you are a plus, and I hate math. So the fact that I can turn a negative into a positive means that you've allowed me to calculate your open wounds that can only be seen if you've seen scenes of broken dreams and heartache seamed and re-seamed just to get broken again. We didn't meet that long ago. So if you ever catch me leaving, just tell me how much you care and want to share what we dare to have, like two skyscrapers trying to talk to a God that they're not sure of. And my God, I hope you see our epicness. So forgive us. Like you said in the books, people changed the wording to because we're hurting too. So for the moments we steal each other's happiness, I hope you can forgive us for being crooks. You are fucked up beautiful, and you tend not to forget things. So I hope you can memorize me by heart. Thank you. All right. One more? One more? All right, cool. All right. I didn't think I was going to be able to do this one, so I'm very happy that I have the time. So I have a daughter. She's 4 years old. Her name is Chakra. She's super cute. Being a black dad is a big thing for me, especially with the stigma in the media and whatnot on, black fathers, always running away and things like that, which isn't true. Don't believe them. But here we go. I'm not supposed to exist. Some would lead you to believe I would leave at the sound of responsibility, running at the speed of commitment. They'll tell you that my presence is meant to be felt from afar, to be seen in a negative light, a shadow of the role I'm supposed to play, a hollow version of the person you deserve. The nerve of the media. Believe they'll mislead you, because I am contrary to popular belief. They'll call me something of a fairy tale, a unicorn in uniform as a father who isn't supposed to be there, nothing short of a miracle in dark skin. I should be missing in action, popping in and out of the picture like a 3D movie, breaking pinky promises by bedtime, lost in a land of narrative, calling me a neglectful parent, emotionally unavailable, road bound to join a man named Jack, shirking duties out of bad habit. I am not an anomaly. Because statistically speaking, the numbers have been lying, studies conducted to convince you of my laziness, proof of my reluctance to love, testaments of my immaturity. My daughter, one day you will come to me, ashamed of your heritage, letting your thoughts be colonized by doubt. I will tell you a story about how I used to be afraid of my own shadow until I realized that black was just a misunderstood rainbow, trying to escape its stigma. I know that you hear stories about the dark, but you are a mini revolution, rewriting history with your existence. You have great power. And you know what they say, with great power comes great responsibility. So I will always be here, as permanent as your shadow. My daughter, one day you will come to me, unsure of your culture, unaware of your rich history. I will tell you a story about how I'm not supposed to exist. Some would lead you to believe I would leave at the sound of responsibility, running at the speed of commitment. But I am not a superhero, and I will never be the invisible man, but I am Black Dad.